Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing really well. Today we will learn about a very interesting chapter, Scratch. Okay, so let's learn Scratch. Chapter profile, starting Scratch, components of Scratch interface, categories of blocks, creating a new project, adding a sprite from the Scratch library, creating a simple Scratch program and saving the Scratch project. Scratch is a simple, fun-based programming language. We just have to simply connect different blocks of code to build the entire program. It enables children to create their own games, animated stories, and interactive art and share their creations with one another over the internet. Okay. So in Scratch, what you do, here you will find different blocks of code. We need to connect them so that we can build the program. So it helps the children to create your own games, interactive stories and interactive art, and moreover you can share your creations with one another over the internet. Okay. Fact boot. Scratch was developed by Michelle Resnick at the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology Media Lab in 2007. Okay, so Scratch was first developed in 2007 by Michelle Resnick. Okay. Now starting Scratch. To start a Scratch, follow the given steps. Step 1, click the start button. Step 2, click on all apps. Step 3, in the left pane scroll down to the letter S, select Scratch 3 from the list of available programs. The Scratch 3.29.1 window will appear. Okay, now let's start Scratch. First, click on start button, then all apps. Okay, then select Scratch 3. Okay, here the window appears. Okay, now components of Scratch interface. Scratch has a simply and easy to use interface. The Scratch interface has many components. Let us learn about these components. Okay, so here are the components of a Scratch. Okay, now let's learn about them in detail. First one is title bar. The title bar displays the name of the program's title. Menu bar. The menu bar contains menu that provides options and commands related to the projects that we create in Scratch. So whenever we create a project in Scratch, so there are some commands related to the project. We find them in menu bar. Okay. Stage area. It is similar to a stage in a play where everything takes place. We can watch stories, play games and run our Scratch projects on the stage. In Scratch, the background is called backdrop. Okay. So stage area is the area where we can watch stories, play games or run up Scratch projects. Okay. Sprite. The sprite is one of the many built-in graphic characters that performs actions on the stage. The default sprite of Scratch is an orange cat. Remember that. Orange cat is the default sprite of Scratch. Okay. Which we can see in the middle of the stage. Sprites area. The sprites area displays the thumbnails with the name and picture of the sprites used in a project. You know, thumbnails, the miniature version. Okay. Block palette. The block palette displays the set of blocks present under the current block category. We can use these blocks to program the sprite. So in block palette, you'll get the sets of blocks. Okay. Now tabs. Scratch has mainly 3 tabs. Code tab, costume tab and sounds tab. Code tab. It contains block categories and the list of blocks in a category. Costume tab. It is used to add and make changes in the appearance of the sprites and backdrop. Okay. So if you want to change the appearance of your sprite, you will use this tab, that is costume tab. Okay. Sound tab. It is used to add and make changes in the sounds of the sprite and backdrop. Okay. And if you want to add music to your backdrop or sprite, then you will use this tab, that is sound tab. Okay. Now script area. The script area is the place where we drop the blocks dragged from the block palette. Okay. So this is the area where we drop our blocks. Okay. From the blocks palette. Go button. It is a green flag and when we click on it, it runs the Scratch program. Okay. So if you want to run your Scratch program, we just need to click this green flag, which is go button. Stop button. It is a red button and when we click it, stops the running Scratch program. Okay. Now blocks. Blocks in Scratch are divided into different categories based on their functions. Each category includes a number of blocks to do different jobs. Let us discuss some of them. Events block. This is the topmost block. It helps to run the script on the stage as it controls the starting of scripts. It gives you the control of all the blocks, as without an event block, no program will run. They are given in yellow color. Okay, so events block are yellow in color, and this is the topmost block. It helps to run the script on the stage because it controls the starting of scripts. Okay, looks block. It includes blocks for sprites to say, think, show, hide, switch costume or backdrop, change color and size. They are given in purple color. Okay, so these purple color blocks are looks block. Motion block. It includes blocks that move the sprite up, down, left or right, turns, sets positions, points in a given direction and defines motion of sprite. Okay. It also defines the action if the sprite touches the edge. They are given in blue color. Okay. Next is pen block. In Scratch, a sprite has a pen to draw images on the stage. Okay. The pen block includes blocks to make the pen up, down, clear the stage, change color and size. They are given in green color. Okay, so green color blocks are pen blocks. Okay, and here you need, sprite has a pen in Scratch if you want to draw images on the stage. So you can use this pen block. Next, control block. It includes blocks for control structures such as if then else, wait, repeat, loop. Repeat a set of blocks is given number of times, forever or until something happens or a condition is met. This is loop. Okay. Stop the loop and pause. It also duplicates a sprite and use it repetitively. The control block are given in light yellow color. Okay. So control blocks are in light yellow color, and what does it do? It duplicates a sprite. Okay, and use it repetitively. Sound block. The sound block is used to control the sound of the sprite. The sound blocks are given in magenta color. Okay. So to control the sound of the sprite, we will use the sound block, which are in magenta color. Now, creating a new project. To create a new project in Scratch, follow the given steps. Step 1, click on the File tab. Step 2, select the new option, a new project opens. Now, let's create a new project. First, click on the File tab and then select new option. See, your new project has opened. Now, adding a sprite from the Scratch library. To add a sprite from the built-in library of Scratch, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click the Choose a Sprite icon in the Sprites area. The Sprite library window appears. Step 2. Choose the desired sprite from the library and double-click it. Okay, now let's add a sprite from the built-in library of Scratch. First, choose a sprite icon. Here the sprite library window appears. From here you can choose sprite. You can choose any sprite, okay, and then double click it. Now, changing the backdrop. To alter the backdrop, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click on the Choose a Backdrop tool from the Sprites Info Panes tool. A Choose a Backdrop window appears. It displays the available backdrops thumbnails. Step 2. Click on the desired backdrop. Okay. Now, you want to change the backdrop. What you have to do is, first click on Choose a Backdrop. Okay. Here the window appears. Now, here you can see available backdrops thumbnails only. And whatever backdrop you want, just click on it. Okay. Now, creating a simple Scratch program. Let us create a simple Scratch program to move the sprite 30 steps forward. Okay. We have to make the sprite move 30 steps forward. So, for that, we have to create a Scratch program. Okay. And let's see how to create. Step 1, click File tab, new option. Step 2, select the motion block. Step 3, drag and drop the move block. See, move 10 steps into the script area. Step 4, click on the number area and type 30 in it. Step 5, double click on the block to run the project. Observe the movement of sprite on the stage. Okay. Now, let's create a simple Scratch program. Okay. So since we have to move the sprites 30 steps forward, then we will choose the motion block. Okay. So first click on File tab, the new option, then select motion block, and this block, move 10 steps. We will drag and drop it in the script area. Now here we will type 30 instead of 10. Okay. And then double click on the block to run the project. Now here you can observe the movement of sprite. Okay. Now let us create a Scratch program to say hello and change size and color. Step 1. Choose the looks block. Step 2. Click the say hello for 2 seconds block. Step 3. Observe your sprite behavior. Step 4. Drag each instruction from the menu to the center script area. Connect them to a single block. Set the desired number in block. Step 5. Drag change color effect by 25 block and change size by 10 block in script area. Step 6. Insert 2 seconds pause between changing color and size using wait 1 second block from the control block. Step 7. Double click anywhere on the new script to execute it. Okay. So now let's create another Scratch program to say hello, and we will also change size and color. So first choose looks block. Then click on this block, say hello for 2 seconds. Now we have to drag each instruction from the menu to the center script area. Okay, and we'll connect them to a single block, and we will also set the desired number in blocks. Now we will change color, so we have to drag this change color effect by 25 block and change size by 10 block in script area. Okay. Now we will insert 2 seconds pause between changing color and size using wait 1 seconds block. Now double click anywhere, okay, on the script to execute it. Okay. Now smart tip. Wait blocks is used to run a script step by step, as it provides opportunity for walking execution for specified duration. Now saving the Scratch project. To save a Scratch project, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click the File button on the menu bar and then click the Save to your computer. The Save as dialog box appears. Step 2. Choose the desired location of the file and enter the name of the file in the file name text box with .sb3 extension. Step 3. Click the Save button. The project will be saved. Okay. Now we have made a Scratch project. Now it's time to save this project. Okay. So what will you do? First, click on the File button and then click Save to your computer. Now your Save as dialog box appears. Choose the location of the file, and then in file name text box you will enter the name of the file. Okay, and you will have to use extension that is .sb3. Then click on Save button and your project has been saved. Revision time. Scratch is a programming language that makes it easy to create our own interactive stories and games. Scratch projects are made up of objects called sprites. The instructions on the blocks in a stack create a script or a program. We can use the blocks such as the motion block, look block, pen block, control block, and sound block in the block palette to create scripts. We should always save a Scratch project for future reference. So here comes the end of this chapter, students. Keep doing practice of this interesting chapter.